This video is meant to be viewed by a general audience, therefore comments cannot be disabled and this video cannot be marked as for kids. Good afternoon everybody, here's how I made this Lightning McQueen out of Lego. During the summer I finished watching Cars for the very first time and needless to say I liked it a lot. I wouldn't say I became an instant die-hard fan after watching it, but this movie was definitely enough to make me consider building a mini Lightning McQueen out of Lego for myself. After all, I've recently been on a MOC creating kick, so at the time it only made sense that my next project would revolve around cars. For now, making Lightning McQueen out of Lego was nothing but a mere afterthought. I have just finished building Lightning McQueen, and although he's severely under-detailed, I will make a more in-depth video about this thing. Little did I know, about a week and a couple days later, I'd conjure up the first design for McQueen. After spending a week getting the overall shape of Lightning McQueen right, I ended up with this. It wasn't actually too bad for a first attempt, but it looked very good. I was happy with it at first, but soon the slight imperfections of this model would get to me. For starters, the spoiler was too high and thick, the eyes jutted out, and now the MOC looked more like a generic red car with eyes instead of Lightning McQueen due to the obscene lack of detail. So it was back to the drawing board with this one. The most major modification I did to McQueen were definitely the sides. I used orange, yellow, and translucent orange pieces to replicate the fire on the actual Lightning McQueen, and I think the fire detail came out nicely. I didn't bother adding his iconic 95 as it's near impossible to replicate at this scale, and I feel using stickers to be the easy, lazy way out. Besides, the fire alone made this model more recognizable as the actual Lightning McQueen, which was good enough for me. The other modifications I made to this model were slimming and shortening his spoiler, adding 1x1 round circle studs to the exhaustion pipes, and putting his Rust Ease-like logo on his front, and trying to hide his eyes a bit by adding eyelids. While his eyes still do jut out, these eyelids still do a good job of hiding them. The eyelids were actually inspired from another MOC I found online, as a matter of fact. Tangent aside, these changes were definitely for the better, as they elevated my model tenfold. Either way, on with the review. My model of Lightning McQueen is 4 studs wide by 13 studs long, plus an additional 2 studs long from the spoiler on the end. In total, this model is about 114 pieces. Making this model was a great way to challenge my motor skills, as Lightning McQueen's curvy design was quite the challenge to replicate in Lego. In fact, trial and error was a main theme when trying to create this guy. However, all the struggles, annoyances, and frustration was worth it in the end, as I finally created a robust model of one of my favorite Pixar characters that could smoothly glide along various surfaces elegantly, all while looking spectacular, much like any other Lego car on the market. Other interesting design features include McQueen's fiery paint job, exhaust pipes, determined expression, and spoiler. Naturally, I couldn't have made Lightning McQueen without giving him an acquaintance to race against, and so here I have Gilbert. He's nothing but a support beam on wheels with an obnoxious amount of headlights, but his lightweight gives him the advantage to glide along any surface in record time. All in all, I believe that my model of Lightning McQueen is one that does a great job of representing the character well and can fit into any Cars fan's collection seamlessly. While not perfect, it's a great model and I'm very proud to have had the opportunity to present this guy on my YouTube channel today. So, let's see these two race.
Look at this. Ka-chow! Bring it on. Kids, don't try this at home.
While I'm not too surprised Lightning McQueen won, Either way, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Also, by the end of the year, I hope I can reach 100 subs. Therefore, I'd be very grateful if you could like and subscribe.